And so today I really want to help you focus on like what you need to be doing day in and day out. What should be on your calendar? What are the things, basically, what is your to-do list? That's what I'm going to give you. I am going to give you your exact to-do list as to what I want you to be doing to get this thing off the ground. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley Benz of ashleybenz.com. I'm the founder and creator of Childcare Business Executive Tools, where I help you become a licensed childcare owner. So if this is something that you want to do, you want to start your own daycare business, I help you become licensed to do that. And if you're already in business and you are a director or an owner of a childcare business, I help you learn how to run your business and then shut it off and go home to be with your own family, okay? So today I want to bring you a topic that I'm super excited about, and I'm titling this video, I Want to Start a Daycare, Your Next Steps. Now, if you're interested in learning about what exactly do you need to be doing right, the very next thing you need to do, if you want to start a childcare business and maybe you're stuck, okay? You were stuck at what to do next, then stay tuned because that's what we're going to hop into. But before we do that, you guys, I want to welcome you. If you are new here, if you are just stumbling upon my video and my channel, welcome to my little part of YouTube. I'm so excited to have you here. If you are a regular subscriber and you have been hanging out with me for the last whatever years I've been doing this on YouTube, I want to say welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you back. And if you have not subscribed, you know what to do, you guys, but you got to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that little bell so that you're notified of when to post up, not when you're going to post up videos, but when I post up videos. And also go ahead and give this video a like if you are excited about hearing about what your next step is with starting your childcare business. Now, before we hop in, there's one last thing we need to do here. And everybody that's local here on this channel, you guys know my regulars, but we're going to go ahead and grab us something to sip on, okay? Your choice of beverage. I am drinking some hot apple cider. And you guys, I have to give a shout out to this cup I found on Amazon. Go check it out in my Amazon store, y'all. I love this little mug, but you can literally put it in the microwave. And what I love about it, when you touch it, it's not hot. So anyway, but your drink is hot, okay? The drink is hot, but when I touch the cup, it's very comfortable. So this is not sponsored, but definitely want you guys to go check out my Amazon store, and we'll make sure to have the link below. All right, so enough of all that. Let's go ahead and hop into today's video. All right, so you want to start a childcare business, a daycare business, whether that's going to be in your home. You have this vision of opening up your home and starting one there. You have a vision of having a commercial space and, you know, doing it that way. But whatever the case is, you know this is something you want to do, but you're just stuck. And you're just like, okay, what is my next step? Like, what is my next step, okay? And so one of the things I am finding out and I'm learning from you all through you guys' emails, through you DMing me, anything like that. By the way, if you ever want to get in contact with me, just go over to my Instagram and you can DM me there. Y'all, I answer my DMs, okay? So you can get in contact with me there. But what I'm learning is that y'all are stuck and you're just like, I don't even know what I need to do next. Like, what is my next step? What should I be working on day in and day out? What should I be focusing, like what should I be doing and focusing my attentions on? So today, y'all, that's what I want to help you figure out. What exactly is your very next step? And one of the things I'm learning is that there are some of you all that it's like you're not quite ready to start, but you want to just start working on some things to get prepared so that when you are ready to start, you've kind of laid some groundwork down, okay? And so we're going to dive into that here in a few minutes. But I've actually never really done this video before. So, I mean, I have a video that talks about like all the key components of starting your childcare business, but I've never really done a video for those of you that are like, okay, I want to start my childcare business, but I'm not ready to start, but what should I be working on before I want to get started, okay? So today I really want to help you focus on like what you need to be doing day in and day out. What should be on your calendar? what are the things, basically, what is your to-do list? That's what I'm going to give you. I am going to give you your exact to-do list as to what I want you to be doing to get this thing off the ground. But before we hop into those to-dos, I thought it'd be really cool to really share my story of like how did I actually get started? So like, what did I do? The very next thing that I did when the thought came to my mind that I actually wanted to start my own daycare business, what was my journey? So I'm going to tell you. So this thought came to me when I was working for a childcare business, okay, a local childcare center. And it really kind of came to me because what I saw a lot of, I just saw a lot of mismanagement, just lack of structure. And I was really interested in the management side of it because I wanted the children, in that I was caring for, I wanted them to have a good experience. And I just felt like that wasn't happening. So that's really what kind of struck a chord with me and said, you know what? I could probably do this, and I could probably do this a whole lot better than what I'm seeing going on here. And I did that. I was very successful at doing that. And so what I actually did, this was back in August, actually it was back in May of 2005. I worked at a childcare center. At that time, I worked with the preschoolers, and then I also worked with the school agers, and it was summertime, and it was probably like spring, so April and May. And so during that time, now the school age kids did not take naps; they watch movies, and I would plan little stuff for them. But we did have to have a quiet time for them. And during that time, you guys, I was researching on what I need to do my own thing. Okay, the director didn't care anyway. She would let us do whatever we want to do. So during that time, there wasn't really any kind of plan or anything for us to be working on, especially since I work with the school agers. I didn't have to worry about lesson planning. There was other lead teachers there. I wasn't a lead teacher. And so that's what I did. So I was researching, you guys, okay? And what I did, now back in those times, okay, there was nothing online that you could go to and get that information, but you actually had to request a licensing packet, and that's what I did. And so I made a request to licensing. They mailed me the packet. And during that time, you guys, I had that packet out and I was going through it on what exactly I needed to do. So this all started in April of 2005. By August of 2005, you guys, I quit that job, okay? And I moved back home. So I currently was living, I was about 18, or no, I was 21 at the time. But I was living, in my own apartment and all that kind of stuff. But I moved back home and we started Ashley Angel's Childcare in one room with 3 children. And I started that in August of 2005. I was licensed and I was running a business. So it only took me, April, May, June, July, about 4 months to get mine up and running. Now, a lot of things have changed. There's a lot of different things that have changed with regulations. But what I want you to get from my journey and my story is inspiration that you can do this, okay? If you don't get anything else from my journey, just inspiration that you can do this, okay? So that leads me into your very first thing that I need for you to do, and that is to set up a daily task list, a calendar, something, okay? I need for you to set up a plan, okay? If you are going to be running a business, what I need for you to do is I need for you to start becoming the CEO that you're going to have to be when you do open your doors of your childcare business. I need for you to become that CEO right now, okay? And that means that you need a list of to-dos. And I need for you to have a calendar system or a plan as to when you are going to work on this. Okay, when are you going to devote time to start the process? So what does that look like? I don't know. I don't know your schedule. What I do know is that it needs to be at least once a week. You need to make up your mind. Okay, I'm going to spend once a week or two days out of the week. I'm going to spend 3 hours a week or 4 hours a week or 10 hours a week. Whatever you have available, you got to put that down, and it's got to be on your calendar, and it's got to be a part of your schedule. Okay. So there is no more not devoting any time to this. Okay. And let me just say this. Okay. This YouTube video does not count. All right. Because all this does is give you what you need to do. Now, when you actually go set and put this on your calendar, that's when you execute. Okay. So the YouTube videos and coming in and watching me on YouTube, that's not going to get your childcare business up and running. Okay. You can watch me all day long, but if you don't have an actual day and time set aside to start working on this and start really putting forth execution, it's not going to happen. Okay. So that's the first thing I need for you to do is I need for you to get serious and clear as to when you're going to do this. Let's just make it really simple. In the comments right now, tell me what day are you going to work on this or how many hours a week? Just, I don't care, something. Give me something down in the comments as to when you're going to start the process. Now, I'm going to tell you what you would be doing during this time frame. But if you don't have the time set aside to do this, you're just not ready to be a CEO. All right, so now that you've got your time in mind of when you're actually going to be doing this, okay? So this is the very first thing. This is your very first thing that I'm gonna want you to do, okay? I want you to do some research if you have not already done research, and I want you to find out if there is a need. Now, here is the catch, okay? Because I'm not talking about a need for childcare. There's a need for childcare. So don't even go through that. Don't even research if there's a need in my area and all this kind of stuff. But this is what you really need to be focused on, okay? Is there a need for something that you can fill in the gap with to differentiate from what everybody else is doing, okay? So what you want to be focused on is what types of services can you provide that maybe other people in your area are not providing. We're not talking about childcare services, okay? You're going to already do that. When a child is dropped off at your program or in your home, you are going to provide care for them. But what type of service are you going to provide to differentiate, okay, and to fill in the gap? Is that going to be 24-hour care? Is that going to be a STEM program? Is it going to be a nature-based play? You need to get very clear and serious on where the gap is in your local community. And that's what I want you to focus on right there, okay? That's the need I want you to fill. So whatever day or time or hours that you have set aside that you said you're going to start doing this, I want you to start on this next week, okay? I want you to start on this next week. Starting Monday of whatever, I don't even know when you're watching the video. This could be a Monday. Whatever the case is there, just start, please. This is your first homework assignment for me. All right, so once you have really kind of navigated through and you've really thought about, okay, this is really what I want to do, okay? And what I'm helping you do at this point is niching down, okay? But once you've kind of found your niche, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to go online. I want you to Google childcare licensing in your state, okay? Or how to become licensed in your state or whatever. You probably have already done this. Some of y'all have not. But whatever the case is, I need you to go back to that website. If you've already done this or if you have not, this is what I need for you to do. I need for you to get to know that website front and back, okay? And particularly, I need for you to go and download the regulations, and I need for you to print them off. That's what I did. So remember I told you I had the packet mailed to me? Well, obviously, they don't do that anymore, okay? Everything is at your fingertips, and it is all online. And there is a slew of regulations, okay, that you're going to have to be in compliance with when you decide to actually do this. I need for you to get very cozied up with those regulations. And I need for you to know that website front and back. I need for you to know who to contact. You need to know everything, okay, and those regulations in particular. So that is going to be the very next thing that you're going to work on in the time that you have said that you're going to set aside to start this journey. Now, once you have done those things, the very next thing I need for you to do is I need for you to create a fictitious budget plan, okay? Now, this is different from a budget as to what it's going to cost you to get started, okay? I'm going to talk to you about that in a separate video, okay? This is the actual budget plan that shows how you are going to be profitable, okay? This is something I did not do, and it's something I wish that somebody would have told me to do, because it was very hard for me to understand how I was going to be profitable once I had already opened my doors, okay? So learn from my mistakes Do that before you even open your doors, okay? Now, and so what I teach my students is how to come up with a fictitious daycare budget. And what we do is I actually have it's an 8 tab Excel spreadsheet. It's got formulas in there, and they use it as their template. And what we do is I walk you through those 8 tabs and exactly how and what you need to be budgeting for to ensure that you're profitable, okay? And some of you all that have been here on this channel for a long time, you know I harp and harp about knowing your numbers before you get into business. And I'm not going to stop harping about it because there's been several just several people that have started their childcare business. They can't be profitable. They're not living the life that they would like to live. They're overworking themselves. It just really causes a lot of issues. So what I like to teach, let's get you profitable on paper first, okay? This is going to help you really understand the business. Because at the end of the day, if you're not making money in this business, let me just say this. If you don't know how to make money in this business, I would just rather for you to be a sweet little babysitter, okay? And I don't mean to be anybody take offense to that or whatever, but I would just rather for you to be a sweet little babysitter that just does this on the side, and you still keep doing what you're doing, okay? Your full-time job or whatever it is that you're doing. You got to know how to be profitable, okay? And so I'm going to leave that link down below if you would like to access the workshop. Again, I walk you through an entire 8-tab spreadsheet. You're going to get one of your own. And I am going to show you exactly how to be profitable, what numbers to put in, all that whole thing, so that you really have a game plan down before you get started. And it also walks you through your very first 12 months that you are in business. It will walk you through a cash flow. Okay. It's a 12-month cash flow projection. So it is the Lamborghini, okay, of starting your childcare business and knowing your numbers. Okay, so as we conclude today's video, I really hope that this has given you your day-to-day plan, this is what I need to do next, Ashley. I hope that's answered your question, and I really hope that you execute. And so in next week's video, I am going to actually break down what a budget looks like, okay, in regards of what you need to have on a budget, and all those good things, as far as that goes. Okay, so I'm going to break it down a little bit further in next week's video. Okay, so stay tuned. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Now, I do want to ask you a question, and that question is, which one of these are you going to start? Leave in the comments and let me know which one of these are you going to start. And also let me know what day of the week are you going to be spending time towards this, or how many hours. Just let me know something, okay? I want to hold you accountable, okay? And I'm going to be able to do that if you meet me down in the comments. So, all right. That's all we're going to do for today. Come back next week. I'm going to have another video for you where we're going to be breaking down some more of the budgets and kind of what you need to be planning for to ensure that you're running a profitable childcare business. And with that being said, you better give me a like on this video, y'all, because I felt like I really, what is it? The thing they do on Instagram now is I understood the assignment, okay? So go ahead and give me a like on this video. And if you have yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button. Hit the little bell so that you're notified of when to post up videos, or why do I keep saying when to post up videos? When I post up videos, okay? And also, you guys, look down in the description box. I will say this, right now we are in the last of the year, and there's going to be a lot of different things I'm going to be having on sale, and just offers and things like that you can take advantage of during these holiday seasons. Mentoring, so if you want me to mentor you one-on-one, there's going to be some opportunities and all that. So look down in the description box, because whatever we have going on, we're going to make sure to update those, especially around for our holiday season as we wrap up 2021 and head into 2022. So, all right, I'm done here. You've got work to do, and I am going to get started on our next week's video. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm the founder. Oh my goodness. Can you believe that? I don't know what happened. My throat just kind of gave out.